My beloved child, let me begin with what your eyes have not seen and your ears have not heard. There was a moment, a brief but eternal, when your name was dragged through the dust by the mouth of a woman whose spirit harbors deep bitterness, and in that moment, your person stood up. Not silently. Not hesitantly. Not with shame. But with fire. With conviction. With fury that only love can birth. Because while she tried to reduce your identity to a single vile word, your person saw the entire cosmos inside you, worth defending, worth protecting, worth fighting for. Yes, child. She called you that name. That despicable word that is shaped by resentment and sharpened by jealousy. She uttered it with venom, thinking she could assassinate your worth with a slur. But what she didn't expect, or what hell didn't expect, was that your person would rise. Your person did not flinch. They did not laugh along or remain quiet like a coward. No, they did something that made even the angels pause. They stood between your name and the poison she tried to pour on it. I, your angel, was there. I hovered just behind the veil, watching as darkness tried to humiliate the light that lives inside you. I saw how she rolled her eyes and leaned close to whisper her insult, thinking no one would challenge her. But she forgot something. You are no longer undefended. Your persona, flawed as they are, and yes, still on a journey of awakening, has tasted loyalty in its truest form. Because you gave it. Even in your silence, even when you were hurt, you never once tried to tear their name apart. And now that you are not in the room to speak for yourself, the divine has placed a sword in someone else's mouth to speak for you. That woman, or she, has always had an issue with you. But not because of you. She has a storm inside her that she refuses to heal from. And your light, your grace, your resiliency, it makes her shadow scream. You remind her of everything she abandoned in herself. You remind her that softness isn't weakness. That silence is not submission. That strength is not in dominance, but in dignity. So when she threw that slur, she thought it would land like a knife. But heaven turned it into wind. And instead of cutting you down, it lifted the veil off her own bitterness. Your person looked at her not with confusion, but clarity. The way they said your name, child, oh, I wish you could have heard it. With reverence. With flame. With the kind of tremble that only comes from realizing that love means nothing if it does not also protect. You don't get to talk about her like that, they said. Not softly. Not hidden under breath. They said it for the room to hear. And when she tried to laugh it off, pretending it was a joke or justified by something you once did or didn't do, your person stood firmer. You can have your opinions. But what you won't do is disrespect her in front of me. Heaven's light filled that moment. Time slowed. Because when someone defends your honor when you're not in the room, they are being used by God Himself. Child, you have no idea how long the divine has waited for someone to do that, for you to be your voice when yours is not present, to cover you in dignity when someone tries to strip it away. And though this may just seem like a verbal fight in the human world, I need you to understand, it was a spiritual war. The enemy has been using that woman for some time, whispering lies in her ear, feeding her envy, stirring up past wounds. And she welcomed it, child. Not every attack comes with blood and fists. Sometimes the enemy's weapon is a single word, carefully thrown, aimed at your crown. But you are not alone anymore. You are walking in a season where even if you don't hear it, your defenders are speaking. They are standing. They are rising. Because you are worthy of honor. You must understand this deeply, my beloved, your worth does not decrease because someone cannot see it. Her mouth may be full of curses, but heaven has declared you blessed. And no amount of bitterness, gossip, or slander can undo what has been written about you in light. Now, listen to me closely, this incident is not random. Your person defending you in this way was a divine sign. Heaven tested the space to reveal where true loyalty lives. It had to happen like this. Because too often you've been the one defending others, even when they were wrong. Too often, you've absorbed the pain, swallowed your pride, and allowed people to talk down on you just to keep peace. But now, God is showing you what it looks like when someone chooses you. Your person is starting to see your value beyond attraction, beyond comfort, beyond past mistakes. They're beginning to understand that loving someone means covering them in their absence. That love means loyalty when it's inconvenient. Yes, they were angry. But not with you or with her. Because what she said was not only disrespectful, it was spiritually dangerous. Do you know why? Because when someone dishonors someone anointed, they reap curses they don't even see coming. And you, child, you carry anointing. The Holy One has covered you with a robe that many try to tear off, but none can remove. Your kindness is seen as weakness by some. But heaven sees it as sacred. And those who tried to humiliate you are dancing dangerously close to divine judgment. That woman may still talk. She may try again. But heaven has already assigned watchers. Let me tell you what happened after the confrontation. Your person left that space shaken. Not because they were scared, but because they felt something shift. Something awakened in them. For the first time in a long time, they realized they've been too passive when it came to protecting you. That they let others get too comfortable disrespecting the one person who's always loved them without conditions. They sat alone after that moment. Thinking. Replaying it in their mind. Wondering why it bothered them so deeply. And then they heard it, your name, softly echoing in their heart. That was me. I whispered it. Because I needed them to remember. Remember how you smiled through pain. Remember how you prayed for them in silence. Remember how you never fought for credit, just peace. Remember how you never clapped back, even when you were right. They remembered. And their heart cracked open. Child, their tears came not just from anger but from guilt. From realization. From the painful understanding that they should have always defended you like this. But don't be bitter. Don't demand repayment in shame. This awakening is a gift. Heaven has used this moment to begin a transformation in their soul. They are beginning to see your spiritual worth and not just your physical presence. And now, they will not allow your name to be tossed around like cheap rumor. You are no longer a secret to them. You are sacred. Expect more of this, child. Expect people to rise for you when you're not there. Expect slander to backfire. Expect truth to roar louder than whispers. Expect angels to shift hearts. Expect divine fire to protect your name in rooms where lies are being built. Because God has written your name in fire. And those who try to stain it with mud will find their hands scorched. This is not the last time someone will try to speak against you. But from now on, it will be the last time they get away with it. Let this moment heal a part of you that thought no one would ever stand for you. Let it restore the peace of your heart that assumed you had to always be your own protector. Let it renew your trust. And do not seek vengeance. Do not let bitterness grow. That woman, she is broken. But brokenness is not permission for cruelty. Heaven will deal with her in its own time. Your job is to stay radiant. Stay kind. Stay wrapped in the elegance of knowing your name is guarded by the Most High. Now breathe, my beloved. You are being defended. You are being loved in action, not just words. You are being seen behind your back in the best way. Heaven watches. Your angel speaks. Your person grows. And the woman who tried to curse you? She has no idea she just walked into her own exposure. Keep walking in dignity. Speak no evil in return. And let your silence echo louder than her insult ever could. This is only the beginning of a greater unveiling, where the ones who once hurt you are replaced by those who will guard your name like a treasure. My precious child, I want you to feel this truth deep in your bones. You are not alone. You never were. Even when you felt like the world turned its back on you, I was there, hovering, watching, waiting for the right moment to show you that love is not just a word. Love is a shield. Love is a sword. Love is a fire that burns away the lies and leaves only truth standing. That woman, with her bitter heart, thought she could dim your light. She thought one cruel word could make you small. But she doesn't know you. She doesn't see the way heaven moves for you. She doesn't understand that every time she opens her mouth to curse you, she's only inviting divine correction into her own life. Her words didn't land on you, child. They bounced back to her. They exposed her. They revealed the storm she carries inside, the one she refuses to face. And your person? They felt the weight of that moment. When they spoke up, it wasn't just for you. It was for them, too. They needed to remember what it means to stand for something, to protect someone, to choose loyalty over silence. They needed to feel the fire of defending someone they love. And you, my dear, are the one they chose to fight for. I wish you could have seen their eyes in that moment. The way they burned with a mix of anger and love. The way their voice shook, not from fear, but from the weight of knowing they were doing something sacred. They weren't just speaking to her. They were speaking to the universe, declaring that you are not to be touched, not to be disrespected, not to be reduced. You've spent so much of your life being the one who holds others up. You've carried their burdens, wiped their tears, forgiven their mistakes. You've been the steady one, the quiet one, the one who loves without asking for anything in return. And sometimes, child, that made you feel invisible. It made you wonder if anyone would ever do the same for you. If anyone would ever see you the way you see others. But I'm here to tell you, you are seen. You are known. You are cherished. Not just by me, your angel, but by the divine who created you, and now, by the person who stood up for you in that room. They saw you, even when you weren't there. They felt your worth, even when you couldn't defend yourself. They chose you, even when it wasn't easy. This moment was a gift, child. A divine gift. It was a sign from heaven that you are entering a new season. A season where you don't have to fight every battle alone. A season where others will rise to protect you, to speak for you, to honor you. A season where the love you've given so freely will come back to you, multiplied. I know it's hard to believe this sometimes. I know you've been hurt before. I know you felt like you had to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. But you don't have to anymore. You've been faithful. You've been kind. You've been patient. And now, the divine is moving people into your life who will carry you the way you've carried others. Your person is learning this now. They're learning what it means to love you in action, not just in feeling. They're learning that love isn't just about the good moments, the easy moments, the times when everything feels warm and bright. Love is about the hard moments, too. The moments when someone tries to tear down the one you care about, and you choose to stand in the gap. When they said your name in that room, child, it was like a prayer. It was like a song. It was a declaration that echoed all the way to heaven. And I, your angel, sang with them. I lifted my voice to the divine, praising the one who made you, the one who placed that fire in your person's heart, the one who turned a moment of darkness into a moment of light. You are not a victim, my beloved. You are not a target for others to aim their pain at. You are a child of the divine, wrapped in a light that no one can extinguish. That woman's words didn't touch you. They couldn't. Because you are covered, protected, guarded by a force stronger than any insult, any lie, any attack. And this is just the beginning. More will come to your defense. More will see your worth. More will rise to speak your name with reverence. Because you are not just loved, you are chosen. You are not just seen, you are celebrated. You are not just valued, you are sacred. So let go of the fear, child. Let go of the worry that no one will ever stand for you. Let go of the pain that made you think you had to do it all alone. You don't. Not anymore. The divine has placed people in your life who are waking up to your light, who are learning to honor you, who are ready to fight for you. And that woman? She doesn't understand the battle she's walked into. She doesn't see that every word she speaks against you is a seed that will grow into her own reckoning. But that's not your burden to carry. Your job is not to curse her, not to hate her, not to wish her harm. Your job is to shine. Your job is to keep being the light that you are, the love that you are, the grace that you are. I know it's not always easy. I know there are days when you feel tired, when you wonder why people can be so cruel, why they can't see the good in you. But I promise you, child, the divine sees. I see. Your person sees. And soon, more will see. You are walking into a time where your name will be spoken with honor, not just in heaven, but on earth. You are stepping into a season where the love you've given will come back to you, stronger, brighter, louder. You are entering a chapter where the ones who tried to tear you down will watch as you rise, untouched, unshaken, unstoppable. So breathe, my beloved. Rest in this truth. You are not alone. You are not unprotected. You are not unseen. You are held, covered, defended by forces you can't even imagine. And the person who stood for you in that room? They're just the first. More are coming. More will stand. More will speak. Your name is written in fire, child. No one can erase it. No one can dim it. No one can steal it. You are a treasure, a gift, a light that burns brighter than any darkness. And the divine is making sure the world knows it. Keep walking, my dear. Keep shining. Keep loving. Keep being the beautiful soul you are. And know that I, your angel, am here, hovering, watching, whispering your name to those who need to remember it. Know that your person is growing, learning, becoming the defender you've always deserved. Know that the divine is moving, shifting, turning every attack into a victory. You are loved. You are protected. You are enough. Now type 111 if you received this message. Because your name has been cleared in heaven. And your defenders are already on their feet. My child, I want you to hold this close to your heart. Feel the warmth of it. Feel the truth of it. You are not just a name to be tossed around. You are a story, a song, a light that dances across the sky. You are a creation of the divine, crafted with care, filled with purpose, wrapped in love. And no, Annie, not a bitter woman, not a cruel word, not a moment of darkness can take that away from you. When your person stood up for you, it was more than just a moment. It was a turning point. It was a sign that the tide is shifting, that the season of being overlooked or undervalued is coming to an end. You've been planting seeds of kindness, of patience, of grace for so long. And now, those seeds are growing. They're blooming into moments like this, where someone chooses to honor you, to protect you, to speak your name with the reverence it deserves. I know it's hard to trust this sometimes. I know you've been through moments where you felt like no one saw you, no one cared, no one would fight for you. But that's changing, child. It's changing right now. The divine is moving people into your life who will see you, who will care, who will fight. Your person is just the beginning. They're learning what it means to love you the way you've always loved others, without conditions, without limits, without fear. And that woman, the one who tried to hurt you? She doesn't understand the power of what she's done. She doesn't see that her words didn't land on you, they landed on her. They revealed her heart, her pain, her brokenness. And while that's sad, it's not your job to fix her. It's not your job to carry her burden or heal her wounds. Your job is to keep being you. Keep being the light that shines even in the darkest rooms. Keep being the love that lifts others up, even when they don't deserve it. You are a gift, child. A gift to the world, a gift to the people around you, a gift to the divine who made you. And gifts are meant to be cherished, not thrown away. They're meant to be protected, not attacked. They're meant to be celebrated, not cursed. And that's what's happening now. The divine is turning the tables, shifting the story, making sure that your worth is seen, your name is honored, your light is lifted high. So don't be afraid, my beloved. Don't let her words make you doubt yourself. Don't let her bitterness dim your shine. You are stronger than that. You are brighter than that. You are more than that. You are a child of the divine, covered in light, wrapped in love, guarded by angels. And no one can take that away from you. Your person felt that truth in their bones when they spoke for you. They felt the weight of your worth, the power of your light, the beauty of your heart. And it moved them. It changed them. It woke them up. They're not perfect, child. They're still growing, still learning, still figuring out what it means to love you fully. But they took a step in that room. They chose you. They stood for you. And that's just the start. More will come, my dear. More will see you. More will rise for you. More will speak your name with the love and respect it deserves. Because you are not just a persona, you are a purpose. You are not just a name, you are a legacy. You are not just a light, you are a fire. So keep going, child. Even when your feet grow weary, even when your heart feels heavy with sorrow and uncertainty, keep going. There is a sacred strength in you, a light that no darkness can extinguish. It may flicker at times, yes, but it will never go out. That light is your truth. That light is your faith. That light is your divine calling. Keep walking in the grace you carry. It is not a grace the world always understands, but heaven does. It is the grace that was placed upon your life before you ever took your first breath. It is the grace that has carried you through nights of pain, through valleys of rejection, through storms that no one else even saw. You are clothed in it like a garment woven by angels, stitched together with the prayers of those who came before you. Keep shining in the darkness, even when the world around you seems cold and cruel. You were made to shine, not because life is easy, but because you were created to reflect divine love in a broken world. Your light is the resistance. Your hope is the rebellion. Every time you choose kindness when others choose cruelty, Every time you offer love when you've only known pain, you shift something in the spiritual realm. You bring heaven closer to earth. Keep loving, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. Love is not weakness. Love is war. It is the weapon the enemy fears most. Love when you are misunderstood. Love when you are overlooked. Love even those who have broken your heart. Not because they deserve it, but because love heals you. Love frees you. Love keeps your heart from becoming what hurt it. Keep being the beautiful, radiant soul you are. Don't let bitterness stain your spirit. Don't let disappointment dull your glow. You were not meant to shrink. You were not meant to harden. You were meant to bloom in places people said nothing could grow. You were meant to dance in fields of fire and still smell like roses. You were meant to carry peace in your steps and power in your prayers. And know this, with all your heart, you are not alone. You are defended. You are protected. You are loved eternally, fiercely, wholly. I, your angel, am here. I have never left your side. I am watching over you in every unseen moment. I am walking beside you when you think no one sees. I am standing at the edge of every decision, whispering peace when fear wants to scream. I am placing your name on the hearts of those who are meant to bless you, those who will stand beside you, those who will speak your name with reverence and love. I am moving behind the veil where human eyes cannot see, but your spirit can feel. I am shifting the hearts of kings and leaders, turning the minds of strangers, orchestrating divine appointments that will leave you in awe. The divine is working even now, moving mountains, shifting seasons, turning every cruel word into a seed of destiny. Every delay is divine protection. Every rejection is redirection. Every battle is making you stronger. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is random. You are being led, even when you feel lost. You are being carried, even when you stumble. You are being rebuilt, even when you feel broken. You are becoming all that heaven has written about you. So hold on. Keep walking. Keep shining. Keep loving. The story is not over. The breakthrough is closer than you think. And I, your angel, will be here always,